If you are watching this video and you still love arguments, you enjoy debates, bad news is like food, it gets you happy and excited. I'm here to tell you that what your heart needs is not more stories. Jesus wants to love you and he needs you to stop resisting. Your questions shift from is he real to how do I please him? Welcome to Faith Unbranded. Here we don't perform religion, we talk about real encounters that change everything. Have you ever noticed how people love to argue about things they've never experienced? Like they'll debate for hours and hours about topics like faith or love, when deep down they know that they've never experienced what they're talking about. There is a saying that goes this way: a picture says more than 1,000 words. But I'll be rephrasing that this way: experience says more than 1,000 arguments. So let me explain what that means. Let's say you're thinking of getting a product and two people are trying to convince you about it. So the first person says, don't bother, it's really terrible, I don't think you should get it. And the second person says, it's really good, it's nice, I think you should go for it. Naturally, you'd start asking questions. So the first person says, I've read the reviews, they are all bad. My friend even bought it and complained about it. So no, I wouldn't advise you to go for it. And then the second person comes in and says, I've bought the product. I actually bought it. I've been using it for several months now and I would recommend it. I've not had any problem with it so far. Who would you believe? Exactly, the one with the experience, right? So there was a time in my Christian journey when I was that person, full of arguments but no real encounter. I read books for and against the faith, listened to stories from different places, and there is a way listening to stories and reading books make you feel informed, even though you've never experienced something. You feel like you know, and then you argue from that place. So yes, I love the excitement of debate. If you love debate, you would understand what I'm about to explain. There's a kind of energy in the room when an argument is going on, a kind of excitement, yeah. And it's more like you enjoy the environment, you enjoy the argument, you enjoy, the back and forth. Honestly, I don't know what prayed for me, but one day, peace came. It wasn't dramatic, no. It was just this quiet, overwhelming sense that God's love is real. Let me give you a picture to help you get it. Imagine a group of guys who always sit together after work to talk bad about women. Every day, it's a story. This one cheated, that one used him, they are all the same. And you're a part of that group. You sit with them, you laugh, you agree, you even share your own bad experiences. Then one day you meet this amazing woman. She's kind, patient, you can talk to her for hours and she actually listens to you. She doesn't bring drama, she brings peace. Before long, she starts changing your perspective to life. She starts changing how you see things. Now the problem is you don't even know how to handle that kind of peace. All you've known is argument, gossip, conflict, chaos. You don't even know how to handle what you've now found. Your appetite changes. You still search for information, but not the kind of information you used to search for. You now need information on how to preserve what you have found. The arguments are still there, their bad stories are still there, their point of view is still there, but you don't need it. You now need something new, and you begin to move and gravitate towards what you need. Then one evening, you drive past that same spot where your old friends still sit, laughing, arguing, saying all women are the same. As you drive past that place, you smile. Your smile is a little sad because you know if they've tasted better, they won't be there still arguing. And also because you know if you haven't met this amazing woman, you will still be there feeding off that energy. That's exactly what happens when a person encounters Jesus. Your appetite changes. You are no longer concerned about who messed up in church, which pastor fell, who scammed who. All the arguments that used to excite you start to feel empty. You just want to protect your peace and stay close to that love. Your questions shift from is he real to how do I please him? You begin to see your own flaws, your own shortcomings, and pray for change. If you are watching this video and you still love arguments, you enjoy debates, bad news is like food. It gets you happy and excited. You even feel like you need these stories to be more aware and informed. I'm here to tell you that what your heart needs is not more stories. What you need is experience. So if you've not experienced that love of God, if you've not experienced that love of Christ, and you are still arguing, it's making you feel smart. It's making you feel like you are better than the rest. What you need to pray for is for genuine salvation. Once it comes, trust me, the arguments will end. Jesus wants to love you, and he needs you to stop resisting. Accept the love of God. Allow him love you. Don't close your heart to love with arguments, quarrel, fighting. And if you have someone that is always trying to drag you into arguments and debates, my dear brothers and sisters, pray for them. Pray for them to experience the genuine love, peace, and salvation of Christ, and the arguments will come to an end. Trying to debate with you is like trying to explain the taste of a particular dish to someone that has never eaten it before. It is hard to win. One real encounter with him will do more than all the arguments and debates you can ever have with them. And if you're here, you found that peace, you found that love, hold it close. Because as long as you and Jesus are smiling at each other, nothing else really matters. If this spoke to you, drop peace in the comments. And if you know someone who needs this, please do well to share it with them. They may not understand it yet, but they will remember your words. Thank you so much for watching. If it spoke to you, do well to like, subscribe, and share it with those you know may need it.